Hey guys, today I'm going to do my video about supervision. I know it's a requirement of everyone to have supervision with their supervisor, so I figured this would be a great topic for me to discuss how me and my supervisor Mark at my internship does supervision. So we meet every Monday for about an hour, and his goal for me every supervision is to have a self-reflecting experience that me and him can discuss in order to better the next time, or I may be told I did it exactly how I should be doing it. He starts out every supervision with, we kind of do a task sheet, and there's the first one would be what's going well at the internship, were there any problems? The next section would be what's something I want to work on, and then the final section is what's something I didn't get to see that I really want to be exposed to. Most of the time, I always have a topic. The what going well topic always is almost everything. I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy the situation, but the things I want to work on usually changes because week by week the behaviors at the unit change. So at drop-in, my goal was to build relationships so the clients would seek me out individually and use their time with me wisely, in the sense of what my internship does is that working on doing resumes, is that working on finding them placements, looking for apartments. Sometimes they just want someone to have a conversation with because they are the homeless youth and they're looking for some sort of interaction. This past week at my internship, I really feel like I hit that note, and I reported it to Mark, and we were able to have a really good discussion about, now that I feel those boundaries are met, how do I take my my level of relationship into the helping and accomplishing level, now that the primary built relationship is established. So we'll take some time to go over different scenarios, how to get them involved in the power source group I'm going in, and we really problem solve together. The one topic that I chose for discussion this past week at supervision was our power source group. How do we get the kids to come to power source? We always have the one or two kids that want to be involved in the mindfulness activities and the practice of skills, but they're teenagers, so the struggle to get them there is real. And I liked the fact that Mark looked at me and he said, I think that's a great idea. What ideas do you have to get them there? We were able to discuss having pizza once a month. It's every Wednesday that we do power source. So I talked about maybe one week we have pizza, the next week I can, I get in at 1:30, power source is until 3:30. I could make cupcakes or make something that isn't available normally at the drop-in that they could have special to be able to come to that group. So Mark and I really do a great job of, giving feedback to each other and problem solving, and supervision for me has been a very positive experience. Even though it's a requirement to get 1 hour in, Mark and I have gone over our supervision times multiple different times. And we have, I don't even track that, because I feel that what we're talking about and what our topic of discussion is, it doesn't need a time restraint. Some days I do say, oh, it's 5 o'clock, I gotta go, but most of the time we go over and the conversation's just flowing. I don't even realize it goes over. I may mark it on my sheet that I went over, but it's not something where I then want to leave my internship hours a half hour early just because I met my hours or whatever it is. I think it's something that could be done more. I wouldn't mind having supervision even twice a week. There's always so much to discuss, and this is such a learning experience that I feel supervision has been the most helpful, because we start out with the positive, we then move on to the negative of what I need to work on, and then we problem solve for the programming, and it makes me feel a part of the programming that I'm running, and it makes me feel that I have some power involved in the things I'm doing with these kids. He may have a big overview picture of what he wants happening, but I'm able to accommodate, adapt, and make it happen in my own individual way. So my question for everyone here would be, when you guys do supervision, do you do a schedule, Or do you guys kind of have a free-for-all chat, and you know, is it structured versus unstructured? How does supervision look for you guys, and is it as enjoyable as I have had as with my experience? Thank you guys so much.